Today we're going to talk about this book, A Town Called Solace by Mary Lawson. Hi and welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, I'm Øystein and I'm trying to become a bookworm. On that journey, I make book reviews to further learn about books and authors and what books are really about. So welcome to the process. A Town Called Solace is longlisted for this year's Booker Prize, and I made a video about that some weeks ago that you can check out, but that's why I'm reading this book now. And I sure hope that this will be shortlisted on the 16th of September. That would make me happy. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about this book now. Firstly, I really enjoy the cover. I like green, as you could imagine. It's not always easy explaining why you like a cover, but I like this one. So what is this book about? It's kinda hard to tell. It's about several people. Rose is 16 and she runs away from home. Left behind is her younger sister Clara, which is 8. And she is waiting by the window, watching if Rose is going to come back. Their neighbor is Mrs. Orchard. She is an older woman that has lived there for ages. Mrs. Orchard is hospitalized and leaving Clara to feed her cat while she's in the hospital. In the meantime, a young man called Liam starts living in Mrs. Orchard's house. And this leads to a lot of speculation from Clara. And these three people are the main characters, I would say, in the book. The story switches each chapter between Clara, Mrs. Orchard, also called Elizabeth, and Liam, and you get their view on the story, which is very interesting. It also helps the story go along quite smoothly, because you always have a new focus point on the story. So the town Solace is an actual place. It's a very, very small place in Canada, where everyone knows everyone, and it's sort of a classic tale in that sense, because when someone goes missing, everyone knows about it and everyone has the same information. I can't really say more about the plot. I'll go into what I thought about the book now. I have to say, I got a lot of Twin Peaks vibe when I read the book. In Twin Peaks also a girl is missing, and Twin Peaks also is known for its atmosphere. Of course, you don't have the music that Twin Peaks has, but I got a very mysterious vibe when I read the book, which was very nice. Also, one thing I like in the book is that you have 3 generations and 3 generational viewpoints on the story, which I find interesting, especially maybe with Clara and her being 8, not knowing too much, but knowing too much often makes the story very compelling. Also, I think the characters are described in a very down-to-earth kind of way, very human. I felt kind of sad for some of the characters, which is a good thing. That means that the book actually got emotions out of this. So that's positive. I thought the start didn't do anything for me. It was kind of slow, but it also was quite suspenseful. After you've read some pages, for me it was kind of clear that the book wanted to withhold information, but yeah, for me it got too slow. This may not resonate with a lot of people, I don't know, but when I read the book, it felt like one of those movies you saw where not a lot of things happened, but you enjoyed the feel of the movie, the atmosphere, and the characters, but not the story or the plot per se. You enjoyed watching the movie, but for no apparent reason, maybe? Something like that. I sort of had the same feeling when I read this book. I enjoyed reading the book, but I couldn't figure out exactly why I enjoyed reading the book. I ended up giving it 3 out of 5 stars at Goodreads, which I think is fair for my experience of the book. I was kind of set on that 3 stars after I finished reading, and it's a couple of days ago now, and I sort of stand by my choice. And now I'm going to share my favorite quote from the book. "I cannot regret that time, my love. It would be like regretting a rainbow because of its association with rain." I don't want to share the quote in context because I think that will spoil something for you. But I really liked that saying, and I thought about that quote for quite some time after reading the book, which made me kind of happy. I felt quite bookwormish at that moment, which is what I try to accomplish. On the back of the book there's a quote from Graham Norton: "Poised, elegant prose paired with quiet drama that will break your heart. The sort of book that seems as if it has always existed because of its timeless perfection." I read that because I thought that was quite spot on. That's quite the same emotions I also have with the book. As you gather from my book review, there weren't the strongest emotions. It did in some way break my heart, but other than that, I enjoyed the book, and more positive than negative. So that's it. If you liked the video,
Show me.
and subscribe if you want to. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.